Not yet.
No,
We are not.
they are.
Jason,
What'd you say?
Kids are getting big.
Yes, they are.
did we want Brian to kind of make a presentation in the open session?
Yeah.
Okay.
There needs to be something, yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't dare.
Well, we're not live yet. Go.
That's all right. I'll go with when we're done. We only got one more action.
We are live.
Okay.
Yes.
We'd like to welcome everybody back. We have moved from closed session back into our regular council meeting. We're going to discuss consideration of real estate purchase agreement and request for the city to waive fees for fencing and other work performed at 56 North 500 East. And we're going to have our attorney, Mike Christiansen, address this.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. This is a unique property that the city has been addressing for several years. The Barron Woolen Mill, the site of the Barron Woolen Mill fire, and specifically some of the cleanup costs that the city has incurred on this. At this time, this was connected to another property, the Merrill Planing Mill, that we've on today's agenda we've approved for surplus. Through the litigation, potential litigation efforts, we have obtained a maximum amount that we can obtain from Soren Simonson. He's the owner of the defunct company that was running both of these properties. And at this time, we have Brian Barron, who has come forward and has requested to purchase the property. He has requested a waiver for the city for certain costs that have been incurred on the property. And has provided an economic analysis of that has found that some of the cleanup costs may potentially incur or exceed potentially the value for that property. So this property has been subject to a potential tax sale where we would potentially lose our standing. It's being recommended that the city goes forward with this request. So if there's any questions or if you would like to speak with the applicant here, he's here.
Brian, would you like to come up and just talk a little bit about the property and what your ideas are and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with this property. I used to go there as a kid, back when my grandpa and his brothers owned it. And I fell in love with it back then and dreamed of one day owning the Barron Woolen Mills. Sadly, the mill no longer exists, but the land is still there and still some of the artifacts. And got looking into the possibility of purchasing the property earlier this year because my wife and I were looking for a flat piece of land to build a home on. We wanted to stay here in Brigham City. We didn't want to move to Manaway or Willard like many other families are doing. And so we got looking into it, and the costs were high, but we've been working, and I think they're still going to be high, but possible to clean it up. So we'd like to clean it up and put a home on the property.
Okay, very good. Council, anybody have any questions for Mr. Barron?
Mayor, I move that we approve the agreement and the agreement for request of the city to waive fees for fencing and other work performed at 56 North 500 East and release any claim for city work and release any claims for work city has performed on the city's behalf.
I'll second that. We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Okay, very good. We'll have a roll call vote. We'll start with Councilmember Peterson.
Tom's and I.
Joe's aye.
DJ's and I.
Alden's and I.
Robbins and I.
Okay, very good. Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you all. I really appreciate this.
Appreciate you.
Move to closed session?
Second.
We don't have
Go into
another
closed
closed
session.
session.
Move to adjourn.
Isn't that what you said?
I said close, not go to closed, but to close.
Motion to
session.
adjourn.
Motion to
Second.
adjourn.
Do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Yeah, he seconded.
Councilmember Peterson, thank you. There's no further discussion.
Aye.
Aye.
Say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the snow. Thomas, your truck has a lot of snow on it. I looked out the window a minute ago and
Just since we've been here?
yeah,
Really?
it's snowing like crazy. Oh yeah.
Our poor guy,
I know.
God.
I talked to one of our snowplow drivers today. He said he doesn't know what is going on. That he has been flipped off, swore at, double thrown at.
I don't know what the deal is.
More with this storm than ever before.
I don't know what